The last time Newcastle United won a trophy was way back in the year 1955. A lot of you were not born then. Well, don't ask me if I was born there because I'm not going to answer. And the last time they were in the League Cup final was in 1999, where they eventually lost to Manchester United in that final. Okay, now fast forward to 2023. Newcastle United are just 90 minutes plus extra time away from getting to the finals of the Carabao Cup and an opportunity to end the trophy drought that has been at the club for a very, very long time. While Manchester United, on the other hand, are just 90 minutes away also from getting to the League Cup final. But today, we are not talking about Manchester United. Today, our focus will be on our focus will be on Newcastle United, and now the other team from North London that are doing so well in the league this season. The last time Arsenal won a trophy, the Premier League trophy to be particular, was in the year 2004 when they went the entire season unbeaten and it gave them the name the Invincibles. Fast forward to 2023, Mikel Arteta is giving every Arsenal fan an opportunity to dream a dream. Is the dream valid? Very, very valid. Is it a big one? Very big dream. Very, very big dream because Arsenal have more games to go before they could finally get their hands on the Premier League trophy. Now, fast forward to Newcastle United. We're going to come back to Arsenal. Newcastle United, at a point, it was like the fortunes of the club were going down until that mega takeover happened for Newcastle United, and they brought in so many players, and this is what money can do for Newcastle United. And they also brought in the services of former Bournemouth manager Eddie Howe at the helm of affairs for Newcastle United to pilot their affairs. I was a little bit reluctant. I didn't see Eddie Howe getting the job done. Because you know what money does? Money gives you an opportunity to bring in the biggest stars and trying to bring them together to play as a unit. And so far, so good for Newcastle United. It's been a good run. Newcastle United are third on the league, and the only two teams better than Newcastle United in the league this season happens to be Arsenal, the league leaders, and Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Carabao Cup. Newcastle United are still in the Carabao Cup. Newcastle United are just 90 minutes away from getting to another major final and ending the trophy draw, like I said. Their fans are dreaming again. Newcastle United are looking to be in Europe next season, and that will be a win-win situation for Newcastle United. What has changed for Newcastle United? Money changed for Newcastle United. The players brought in a little bit of effect on Newcastle United. Alexander Isak, hitting the ground for Newcastle United, and that is what you want when you make a big money signing. And then you have the manager Eddie Howe, who has been able to, understand what his owners want from him, and he's able to, relate it to the players that this is the vision of the club, and this is what the club wants us to achieve. And gradually, Newcastle United are taking it one step at a time, and they are not relenting in making sure that at the end of the day, they get everything they need to have a good season. We'll keep our fingers crossed for Newcastle United. Let's see what happens in the second leg today in the EFL Cup up against Southampton. Let's see what happens. That game happens today, and we're looking forward to seeing what Newcastle United will be doing with regards to that particular game. And also, fast forward to Arsenal. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. Remember Arsenal back in the days of the hybrid stadium? The players they had, the likes of Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, Dennis Beckham, Cesc Fabregas, Robin van Persie, Alexander Eleb, Thomas Rosicky, Santi Cazorla, name the players. The list keeps increasing. Tony Adams, Steve Wood. I have so many of the names right now to give you. Arsene Wenger brought Arsenal out from an era of hybrid to the Emirates Stadium. And since 2004, Arsenal have not laid their hands on the Premier League trophy. Yes, the most successful team when you come to the FA Cup. I'm not going to take it away from Arsenal, but the Premier League trophy is one trophy that has eluded Arsenal as a club. And it's something that Mikel Arteta is giving the players an opportunity to live a dream again. With the addition of Zinchenko, Martin Odegaard, You could see, one or two additions to the Arsenal team. Thomas Partey is having a good season with Arsenal. Bukayo Saka is having a good season with Arsenal. Martin Odegaard, the captain of the side, is having a good season with Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus has been out, but Edin Ketia has been getting the job done for Arsenal. Now, they are beginning to play as a unit, and Arsenal fans are beginning to dream a dream, as much as a lot of persons are expecting Arsenal to falter along the way. But so far, so good for Arsenal. It was a winning statement when Arsenal defeated Manchester United last time in the Premier League by 3-2. Yes, they eventually went on to lose to Manchester City in the FA Cup, but it was about priority for Mikel Arteta. And priority for Mikel Arteta was winning the league and getting back to the Champions League. Once you win the league, you are in the Champions League. So it is priority. The FA Cup doesn't guarantee you Champions League football. It is only winning the league that guarantees you Champions League football. What the FA Cup guarantees you is a Europa League spot. And Arsenal fans are not ready to settle for Europa League. Arsenal fans believe they're supposed to be in the Champions League. And it's something that Arsene Wenger did for Arsenal for a very long time. He made sure Arsenal were in the Champions League every year, until his last 2 seasons as a club. Mikel Arteta is giving Arsenal players an opportunity to live a dream. It's giving Arsenal fans all over the world an opportunity to live a dream. So, Newcastle United and Arsenal, what are we expecting from these two teams? Do you see Arsenal winning the Premier League this season? Don't forget that Arsenal are still in the Europa League, but our focus is on Arsenal winning the Premier League. Do you see Arsenal winning the Premier League this season? If yes, please drop your comments on the comment section. And for Newcastle United, do you see Newcastle United playing Champions League football next season? The Carabao Cup doesn't guarantee you European football. Do you see Newcastle United being in the Champions League next season? You know what that means. If Newcastle United play the Champions League football, before we used to have the Big Four in the English Premier League. Now we're having the Big Six. If Newcastle United eventually plays Champions League football, it means they're going to be having the Big Seven. That is why the Premier League is considered by many as the best. But I would say the Premier League is the most and the best marketable league in the world. Newcastle United are trying to change the narrative. So if you think Newcastle United are going to be in Champions League football next season, also do well to drop your comments in the comment section. The Premier League gets more exciting as matches are ongoing over the weekend. We're going to be having a couple of good matches to come. Arsenal will be in action against Everton. Newcastle United will also be in action. Manchester United will be in action. Liverpool will be in action. So a lot of matches to look forward to. And it is not yet over for Arsenal. It is not yet over for Newcastle United until it is over for the two of them. But so far, so good. Mikel Arteta and Eddie Howe are giving Newcastle United player and Arsenal player respectively opportunity to live a dream and dream a dream. How far are they going to dream? We don't know. How far will the dream go? We still don't know. But we're keeping our fingers crossed till the end of the season to see what happens, whatever these two managers are doing at the helm of affairs for their respective clubs. And quickly to my betters, to my pundits, last weekend was a good weekend for us in the Divas Hot Seat. It was a good weekend for us, okay? And this weekend, we go again. And please, all I need you to do is subscribe. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free of charge, totally free of charge to subscribe. Comment, share, like, and please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It is 2023. We're bringing you back-to-back content on the Sports Diva YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching.